Alright, so fun thing about money is it is also decimals. So today we're going to work on adding decimals and also work on your real life skills of being able to use money. Alright, so we have our penny, we have our nickel, we have our dime, penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and a dollar bill. There are other currency coins, but we're not going to talk about those. We're just going to deal with the normal ones we see every day. Alright, so when we write our money in decimal form, a penny is worth 1/100th. A nickel is worth 5/100ths. A dime is worth 1/10 or 10/100ths. And a quarter is worth 25/100ths. If I wanted to also write these in fractions, it would be 1/100, because it takes one penny 100 times to make a dollar. And this would be 5/100ths. This would be 10/100ths. This would be 25/100ths. So this is money, this is decimal, and this is fraction. Right, we're not going to do any fraction problems today. We're only going to be dealing with our decimals. Alright, so your challenge for today is I want you to get 10 coins, put them in a pile, and then 10 coins and put them in a different pile. So I'm going to get some pennies here. I'm going to say, let's say 3 pennies. And I'm going to have 4 nickels. And I'm going to have 2 dimes and 1 quarter. Okay? If you don't have any real money to play with, you could just write them down on a piece of paper like I'm kind of doing. Alright, so there's my 10 coins. Now I'm going to add those up. I have 3 cents. I have 5, 10, 15, 20 cents. 10, 20 cents. And then I have 25 cents. So if I add those up, 3 plus 0 is 3, plus 0 is 3, plus 5 is 8. And then I've got 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. So I have 68 cents or 68/100ths. Now you're going to get a second set of coins, 10 of them. Let's say we got 2 pennies this time, 2 nickels, 3 dimes, and then we need, that's 5, 6, 7, we need 3 quarters. Okay, let's add those up. We have 2, 10, 30, and 75. Alright, so that's 75 cents, 30 cents, 10 cents, and 2 cents. If we add those up, we have 2 plus 5 is 7. And then 1, 4, 4 plus 7 is 11. Alright, that means I have $1.17. When we add these together, I want you to add them together using the decimals, not the coins. So that means I'm going to make sure whenever we add our decimals, the number one most important thing when we add or subtract decimals is to make sure your decimal is lined up. So I want you to draw yourself an imaginary line here that goes vertical straight through that decimal. We don't want our decimals to go in the wrong place value. Okay, so we're just going to add it up, and we're going to do, this is the algorithm method, so we're going to do 8 plus 7 which is 15. We'll drop that 5. We'll carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. And there's nothing to carry, so we'll have $0.68 and $1.17 for a total of $1.85. Now, if you're being confused by this algorithm method, you can also do the method we talked about yesterday, where we know we have 68 cents and we have $1.17. In this decimal notation for base 10 blocks, we're going to have our square equal $1 or 1 whole. We're going to have our base 10 block equal 1/10 or 10 cents. And we're going to have our single point equal 1 cent. Okay, so if you wanted to draw this out, you're going to have 1 square, you're going to have 1/10, and you're going to have 7 dots. And we're going to add that to 0 ones, but you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10 rods, and then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 singles or 8 hundredths or 8 cents. Alright, now here's where we regroup them. Once I get this to 10, let me get a darker color, that's hard to see. I'm going to borrow those from over here. Those are now gone. This right here becomes a 10. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 tens, and I have $1, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents. Okay, using our base 10 blocks, we get the same answer as we would have gotten when we used the standard algorithm. So I'll let you guys decide, but what I want you to do is to take 10 coins, add them up, take another 10 coins, add those up, and then once you get the money value like this, I want you to add those together using preferably the algorithm method, but if you need the base 10 blocks, use the base 10 blocks. And then, to double check, you can even just count up the money like we did here. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you guys are looking forward. It should be a very nice day outside, so make sure you get plenty outside time.